Hi everyone, and Dragon with you. So today we have Winds from the East event, which is kind of same as last year. And this time I prepared calculations for you, which probably will help you to spend your emeralds into energy and Outland wisely. So typical first quest is login. Every day you log in and get some energy. Then we have reach VIP level up to 5th. Then buy emeralds, so up to 50,000 emeralds, and you get the box. So box with Corvus and Morrigan soul stones. It brings me to the second idea that I need to show you how Corvus works, right? So it's a popular hero, but actually he helps a lot. And today I'll show you how I play Corvus. As for Morrigan, so Morrigan is a good fit for Corvus and for physical teams. At the same time, I play her at adventure against Rufus sometimes. So usually I don't need, but as an option, Then we have spend emeralds, so up to 60,000, and spend energy. So spending energy is the quest which requires you to be really careful, because at day one you get some gift from developers. Also, you have platinum boxes with potential energy boost. That's why I would say that you need to wait till day 3 before getting the 200 into 120 offer. I mean, getting energy for emeralds. So here is the actual calculation which I prepared. As you can see, it's easy to get 1,500 as usual. So here I calculated the energy income from daily quests and from passive income. Also, gift from developers. And as a result, if you plan to spend emeralds and get less than 6,500 quest, then just stick to the plan. So you need to do it every day to trade the amount you need, and at last day get what you need. So maybe you don't even need 150 offer if you are lucky enough with the chest. But if you plan to get over this, then probably if you don't get lucky enough, you may need to get the 200 offer. So in general, for 3 last quests, I really would recommend you to wait till last day, and only at last day you trade 200 into emeralds into energy, and you get what you need. So we don't know the extra energy bonuses. That's why I would say in general for you this plan should work. Personally, I probably will be between green and yellow line because I don't have budget for this event. And actually, let's see what else we have here. Next, we have getting Outland chests. So as for Outland chests, we have up to 80 and only 3 days to do it. So here is the calculation for Outland. We already saw it in other event. And what I would like to highlight here. So just think the amount of openings you can afford every day. So for free to play, for players who don't invest anything, including emeralds, and don't have high ranking on arena, you can get 3 every day for free. So each boss, 1 chest. If you have some resources, then obviously it's a good idea to get 90-90 offer for each boss, or for some bosses. It depends on where you plan to start. So anyway, that's a kind of cheap offer for most of players. Then we have 200-200, which is for middle budget, I would say. And the last 500-500 or 4,500 as 15 chests. So in general, if you can afford that, you can get the offer of more emeralds and saving 500 per every 15. That's why that's the option which I usually pick if I have emeralds for that, obviously. So plan carefully what you can spend every day. And well, personally, I try to do the first parts. Okay, so around maybe 30 chests. I'm not sure, but I'll try. So between 21 and 30. Next, we have determination. So complete quests up to 57 quests to get skinstone chests. So obviously not all of you need Corvus and Morrigan because I think many of you already maxed them. I did personally. So you need souls. As a result, you will not get the determination. And after that, we have a skinstone event as well. So I would really recommend you not to overcommit into this event. At the same time, if you need Corvus and Morrigan, it's a good option to get them today. And as I told you before, so how do I use Corvus, right? Let's see. So today I was top 1 when my ranking reward was there. So that's top 1 of my server. And my fights were using Corvus. So check this out. We have every single team of enemy here, and well, I use Astaroth sometimes. Sometimes I use Corvus. Astaroth if I need more defense, so if I'm afraid that someone can die and I need to resurrect him, then usually I play Astaroth. If I want to remove someone, I play Corvus. So Corvus option would be played if I was not so protective. So as you can see, I managed to climb without Corvus, but in the end, when I went through Eastwind, that was still Astaroth. And when I went to Aman, top 1, I used Corvus. The difference is actually why Corvus here. At the same time, you could probably use Astaroth against Iris, so you resurrect, Iris needs to kill you twice, it still makes sense. But at this particular fight, I had to fight Iris, and Iris is partially burnt with Corvus, so they kind of effectively kill each other. Yeah. So let's check this fight of top 1 of my server, and obviously my Corvus is super buffed as Astaroth, but at the same time he's a pretty nice tank. The second reason is he actually decreases the dodge and defenses of the front line with his ability, which means Aurora with super dodge and nice defenses will not be as invulnerable as before. As a result, we can break the enemy line. You see that I didn't even play Iris this time, so usually I play her. And here we go, so Astaroth tanked good enough, and that's how we did it. So top 1 of my server brought me some resources, and I spent them straight into Outland. That was my choice. Also, let's talk about and about the Clash of Worlds. So what do we have at Asgard? At Asgard, we have Osh level 1. And let's check the log. So damage to the boss, I'm only 3rd, but anyway, let's see my teams. So one of the teams is typical. It's an Osh team, so nothing special. Just play it and get nice amount of buffs, right? Maybe I confused Sebastian's patronage with Jew, but I think it works. And what we see is the second team is Corvus. So Corvus was played together with Mao and Yasmin, and they kind of break the front line really fast. So Corvus together with Qin Mao, they reduce the frontline defenses and deal splash damage, both of them. As a result, if you manage to collect the enemies into one line, they can just break everything at the same time. Iris also deals damage with Bitey to several targets and breaks the soul. So I just decided to test all of them together. Remember that Bitey refers to physical damage, so with armor penetration from Qin Mao and with crits from Yasmin, yes, Bitey can crit actually, we have even more damage. And Thea isn't so strong, but with Axel's patronage, she is able to heal kind of nicely. So let me show you this fight, because today we talk about Corvus. Just to show you how he can tank at level 100. Check this out. So we have multiple spheres, and Corvus deals damage to all frontline, and Chinmao also deals damage to all frontline. Yasmin kills Osh or spheres which are still alive. And actually, as you can see, at 140th level, I'm still alive. So Corvus can tank if you heal him. Probably it's a good idea to get Oliver's patronage into Corvus to improve his defenses and to make him heal himself without help. And in the end, you see that not even half damage. So this team kind of works. And finally, about Clash of Worlds. So about Clash of Worlds, I also played Corvus team today. So if we move to log, more, what we have here, I'd like to find my fight at the bridge. Bridge. So here we go. So this team was kind of powerful. I couldn't send somebody to clean up that. That's why let's just burn Yasmin, right? So this team was created to remove Citadel, but I had other options to do. So I needed another team to fight without Astaroth, without Marsa, and obviously without Isaac, who could still break something. And the solution was Corvus team, Corvus Iris actually team. So let me show you my solution and how it worked. Here we go. So that's another team. You see that this power is even more. I fought against Jojo. And actually that was Iris versus Iris. I couldn't send my mages because Isaac was here. And the reason for this team was pretty simple. So when Iris stands near Dorian, she can lifesteal, and with Bitey she does it really fast. At the same time, Dorian and Corvus can also work together, because Dorian buffs physical damage, Corvus gets buffed and is more effective because some of his skills refer to physical damage. And also we have Chinmao, Corvus and Iris all breaking the enemy frontline. Celeste is here as a second healer, as an anti-healer, and actually her role was to heal my team. I had some trouble. So let's check this fight just to show you how my another Corvus team works. So that's the idea. I just tried to keep my team alive with Celeste and Dorian. Corvus was able to lifesteal from frontline thanks to Dorian's ability, and we broke Jojo with kind of effective team. So that's one of my teams I use for attack if I need. And finally, let's talk about stats. So if we go to Corvus, use his stats. As you can see, he has armor and magic defense, but magic defense is weaker. That's why I guess the developers decided to get a skin which helps him to survive against mages. And as a result, as you can see, I still don't have all the skins maxed, but now we have Lunar skin. So Lunar skin allows you to get magic defense. And after buffing the skin, your Corvus will not be afraid of mages as he is now partially wrecked. So that's the idea. I think the skin is good for Corvus as a tank because he can be played at almost every type of competition. And I really appreciate his role at my teams. At the same time, Morrigan isn't so developed, but I use her ability to stop resurrection. So nobody can just resurrect. That's her idea. You see that the stats are kind of low, and at the same time, she is good against Rufus. Okay, so I hope my information helped you to be effective with the event, and maybe you can consider Corvus as your second or first or third tank, who knows. So thanks for watching, see you in the next videos, and good luck to you.